get this show on the road. I was on a phone call just now. And I was waiting for it to render nicely in the YouTube, and then I can quickly re-download it because they compress the videos better. Then I can delete the one that I had because I ain't got much space right now. I'm juggling. Right, let's get this show on the road. Be about 15 minutes, shouldn't be more than 20 minutes, yeah? I'll give you a snip tease of this next one. My friend, well, old school friend, I've just tried to contact him. Just quickly doing a remix of one of his tracks that he made many years ago. And yeah, it just popped up yesterday. Well, actually more than 2 or 3 popped up into mine yesterday. But anyway, this just happens to be next off the conveyor belt. So I'll give you a hot 30 seconds, 45 of this. And of course, I haven't finished it yet, and it won't be that long as the time shows right there. It's just that I exported it with that length of time. Anyway, final cut will be about 5-6 minutes tops. Without further ado, and then we're going to get straight into the video. Boom. That's all you're getting right now, yeah? Alright, so yeah. Hold tight for the refined. I haven't finished with the bass, haven't finished with the zangy flares of the bass, and how they slice and or cut in, you know what I mean? If you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, we will get there. Had a little, oh man, I don't know if it must be, what them call him name again? Mercury retrograde. I know that is due, and it's funny because around about the same time, so many months ago, when it was doing its thing, technology around me is just doing a madness. A madness, I'm telling you. Yesterday, because I think it starts on the 23rd, so we're literally on the cusp of it beginning. I don't know how it is for you lot out there, you know, you folks, but for me, damn. I mean, communication is what I mean. Don't let me have to bring in communication. Literal verbal communication, or just communicating with people, you know, messaging, whatever. But as for technology, oh my god, yo, my devices that I used yesterday were going absolutely crazy, absolutely. So I'm hoping I've got something in mind anyway, just to make sure and to take the load off with, you know, the RAM and all this type of stuff anyway, just to make sure. So we're going to bounce basically some audio over, and then we don't have to use, you know, all the effects, you know, we don't have to have all that shit loaded in real time. So obviously that will take the load off. So basically we'll just bounce certain channels over. Yeah. And then hopefully I can continue working, because yesterday, I said, you know what? I'm never going to continue trying to work today. Fuck it. Then I got a render of the tune, which is what you're hearing here. I did one render, but then, you know, I did a little tinkering around before it went crazy. And then when I was ready to do the newer render, it went all crazy. I'm like, oh my god, can I just get this one render? This motherfucker don't want to render. He don't want to render. Oh my god, error, this and that. Let alone he didn't want to fully render. Basically, as you load up the tune, it's just booting you out. As you're loading up, it's booting you out. Yeah, as it's loading up. Literally, as it, you know, loading up the tune, so you know, getting to the tune, it's loading up. You see the waves, you know, doing its thing. And man, and the thing is, what I noticed it. I started it the night before yesterday, and basically that night, and then yesterday morning, loading up fine, fast, quick. Then all of a sudden now, about 5, 6, 7 o'clock, I said, why is this thing now extra slowish? 2 2s. Yo, as it's loading up that, channel with the WAV file, whatever it is, it was actually the file with the channel with Aston's vocals on there. And it's just a mad thing. I said, yo. I said, no, you're taking liberties. After about 30, nearly 50 tries, I said, you know what? After trying to load it up and trying to get the render, you know what I mean? So you're trying to load up to work and, I said, fuck it, let me just get a quick render. What a fucking mission that was, man. It must have been another hour and a half, nearly 2 hours of just fucking around. Then it went okay again. Then, or slightly okay. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to still fuck it off till today. So I'm going to do what I just said to take the load off just to make sure. Because I know I ain't got, I need to sort out some space as well. But still, it's like, cool, really? Done this same type of shit the other month with Mercury retrograde was going on, or it was about to happen, or it just finished. I can't remember what. Anywho, enough of that. Without further ado, let's get into Ron Cephas Jones. Excuse me, I might be butchering his middle name. I have no idea how he says it. We're gonna get to that, and we're gonna decode the latest Tupac stuff going on. And always playing with people's heartstrings and the and those that don't get it when it comes to conspiracy theorists. But you see over here, we're more so conspiracy factualists. We don't have that much speculation. We may have some speculatory points, yeah, as we're showing what's still undeniable, and it goes beyond an opinion when you're stating and showing pure facts that can be verifiable through others, and other people. It's templated, mate. The rule of thumb. I mean, what this community has discovered. Shout out to Zach again. Shout out to everybody else. Many hands make light work, but it's just a shame the many hands or the few hands to the many hands. Do I have to say it? If you don't know, check my other channel. Wholeness, hard-coded commonality hive mind crew. Right, roll the thing.
The numbers. Tell me, do you see what I see again? Tell me, do you see it too? The numbers. Tell me, do you see what I see again? Stop. Listen. Do you see the numbers too?
The TV is way too misleading. Telling them lies until you believe it. Repeat it. It don't take a genius to pick up the pieces.
Alright, we are ready to rock and roll. Again, this is part 2 to Ron Cephas Jones. Of course, part 1 also had Arthur the cartoon in there. Some of the things that was explained in part 1 is not going to be explained in part 2, so we can just keep it moving until I get to where I stopped the video on the last one. Then obviously, I may do some extra sidebars and stuff, but not too long, even though it is part of the, what did I call that again? The slow burn roaster, yeah. When you say even though all our videos, blog posts and everything, we can do this, at this minute for infinity as it stands, I mean, even if you've only done one blog, one comment, even if you've only commented a specific thing to do with Montreal, how much does that hold up to so many other things pertaining to the subject matter at hand? It's just like, man. And then that together with all the entries from one entry with all the entries about how many different stuff. I mean, come on, man. It's just right, let's get it. So let's say kindness and heart. Ron Cephas Jones, dead at 66, Emmy Award winning This Is Us actor, mourned after dying of long-standing medical issue. Again, the 27th crime, Ritual 27, again, Kill 44, Execution 44. If you write out 44, you get 144. The Jesuit order equals 144. He's born in 1957. Ron Cephas Jones, or Cephas, excuse me. I'm not sure if it's like a silent PH in conjunction with the letter F, if you know what I'm saying, phonetically. But anywho, he's born on the 8th of January. Died yesterday, 19th of August 2023. I'm not sure for any other shows that he may have been in, but the show that they're mentioning in the news, etc., top NBC show called This Is Us, where he played William Hill. The character he played was William Hill, or William Shakespeare Hill. I don't know if he's got like a nickname in there, because that wasn't coming up at first, and then I saw that it had like the, you know, like the quotation marks with it, with the name, with that, you know, Shakespeare being in the middle of William Hill. So I guess that was like a nickname that he had within the show. But anyway, the character dies in the first season. We're going to look at that. He dies via stage 4 stomach cancer. And we're going to see if there's any correlation with the timing, you know, like how they like to do, you know, whether it's Paul Walker. Look how they did Paul. Look how they did my man Paul Walker. Wow. Look how they did my guy. Look how they did him. Wow. I mean, do I have to go over the points? Listen, you better check the videos out from other channels, because I'm not going to do no sidebar. And if you're not up to speed, you better check out videos that I've done. Entries again, of course, from Zachary K. Hubbard and other people within the community. Yeah? Shout out to Call Me Kinfolk. Shout out to See Through the Script. Shout out to Amy Decode. Shout out to Cyphers. Shout out to Dr. Savage 84. Shout out to Cable X Dialectics. Shout out to everybody. Even if you're not putting up videos, shout out to everybody. Shout out to Aza. According to Aza. Or Isa, excuse me. Hope I'm not butchering your name. I need to check my emails. Did I check my emails for you yesterday? My email. Did me check my email? Did me check my email for she? And them one another. And that there one she. No, I'm only joking. But anywho, nah, she may want to do a live stream, so I need to catch up with her or see if she, you know. And check her channel. Has she put anything up on community wall posts? Has she even taken up the challenge? We'll have to have a look after this. Not saying nothing like how I would, you know. I mean, she's only just come into the fold. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure she's much more. She's much more to point out what needs to be said and shown than, you know, a whirl, you know, off the charts, you know, when it comes to how many people fail on, you know, when it comes to the most simplest thing, an appliance of. So anyway, shout out to Isa or Aza. Now, this is our series. It ran from 2016 to 2022. We may have a 16 triangular number, 63. Excuse me, the 63rd triangular number. I'm sure it's 2016. Is that the 63rd triangular number? I don't think it's prime. Or is it prime? Oh, nah, that can't be prime. No, it's not prime. No way. Number's too big. Alright, so we went over the 88 with the other stuff before. If you don't know what I'm talking about pertaining to when it comes to the other stuff, alongside the 144. This is the last air date of the show, yeah, May 24th. But we're looking at it on the annual, and it ended last year, 2022. So it just rounded up a year ago, and then a year later now, or just over a year. So 88 days on the alternative span, 12 weeks and 4 days. This Is Us, 12 weeks and 4 days. This Is Us equals 124, like 12 weeks, 4 days. Yeah? Note the 34 as well, and of course Society of Jesus, aka the Jesuit Order. So this is us 124, like 12 weeks, 4 days. This is us 34, like he dies on a day with a life lesson of 34. 8 at 19, 2 at 0, add 2 at 3 equals 34. That's the life lesson, which is very important for each day has a life lesson, yeah, and numerology, as you can see. So each day you have your life lessons and numerology, and once you understand that, you can basically see more so how to wax and wane with the heavens, if you may, yeah. You know, that astrology, astrotheology, etc. And I'm saying it in a neutral way. I'm not about if it's good or bad. Again, nature's good and bad all at the same time, yeah. But obviously there's stuff that we're all for, and there's stuff that we'll never condone, you know what I mean? Like pedos and shit like that. Like, what the fuck? Good or bad? Listen, don't even get me started on that, yeah? I want a Sunday roast and a chill, not you know. Not that I'm gonna be wasting kilojoules, but I'll be firing off on some certain cylinders. Shout out to all the paedophile hunting teams, absolutely fantastic, yeah. And shout out to the police as well that actually work with them, you know. Obviously you may get some police or whatever that are, you know, they're not for it, but then you got a lot of police now, or at least some, you know, seemingly, willingly, and evidently, as I've seen in many and many video, you know, documenting so many months now. Definitely happy to be working with them, because at the end of the day, I mean, come on, do I have to say? Come on. So anyway, no sidebar, and let's keep it streamlined. Oh my god, it's already 17 minutes. So this is us 34, life lesson 34. Remember, Society of Jesus 56. We're gonna have a 187 that's gonna come up as well. Society of Jesus 187. Of course, that's the homicide code in America, right? 187. There's more to that I'm forgetting as well. Back to the Gematria side. But again, you know, it's not a joke when they say when your number's up, you know, and other things pertaining to. And you realize that a lot of these sayings and terms, it all comes from them knowing this. Obviously there's people that will say these terms that don't know, but you know, there's some, the few, that, you know, so many. Anyway, Ron, his real name in real life is Ron, yeah? Ron equals 34. So Ron, who played William Hill, who was in This Is Us, which equals 34, and they did have a life lesson of 34 right here, bam, 34 life lesson. Murder equals 34. I remember the band of police. I mean, we've gone over that how many times? What song did they come out with in 1983? Murder also equals 83. What song did they come out with? Murder by Numbers. What song did Slipknot, the punk rock band, dark rock, heavy metal band sing? Gematria, the killing name. What age did one of their people die at again? Was it 38, the drum, and he was a drummer? Murder equals 83 and 38. So anyway, this is us 34, life lesson 34. Ron equals 34. Yeah. Also time death RIP. Time 47. Time death RIP 20. 34 life lesson, we spoke about it. Ron 34. Murder 34. There's your 83 as well. Now of course they have you. How would I say? Definitely have us more so playing in the Spectrum Wars. Like, you know, they just use it as a tool, I would say, to have you lot bickering. But anyway, if you work for them indirectly or directly some way, you may find yourself, you know, caught up with all this type of systematic play, occult play at hand. Or dark occult. Nothing wrong with magic, as I've said before. Nothing wrong with magic. How did you get here? Is that not motherfucking magical? How did you get here, motherfucker? Is that not magical in itself? Do I have to bring in the sun? You know, I'm looking at the sun right now. You know, it's just up there, hanging around and shit, just like the moon. You know, and the other fixed stars and wandering stars. Isn't that amazing? All the magnetism, the torus fields. You know what I mean? Doing its thing. Did I break down how that relates back to yourself? Have you ever seen the black and white lines going across your eyes? Pay attention. That is your torus field. When you open your eyes, you can still see it after your eyes adjust. And you will see it doing its thing. It's amazing. So anyway, Negroes, 32. Also, think about race. Race 18 is born 1/8, January 8th, 18. Race equals 18. Also, 27 was the time of the post in the sun. So, ritual 27. Racism equals 27. Race and racism 27. Race 18. Negro 32. Again, 32 weeks and 0 days. Again, we spoke about 59 in the last one. We spoke about Act 76 in the Bible. Slave equals 76. Negro 76. Spoke about Negro 59. Black History Month ends on the 59th day of the year. February 28th is the 59th day. That's why it's designated on that month, in that month, in that time. Black History Month equals 213. Racism also equals 213. Nigger equals 213. Death equals 213. Black Panther equals 213. Now, for a 223, of course, we're in the year of Skull and Bones, 2023, drop the 0. Of course, we're referring to the Kabbalah, Tree of Life. Is it 22 branches and 3 paths? Of course, if we're out Skull and Bones, you get 322 or 223, or if not both, depending on the way that you write it out, Skull and Bones or Skull and Crossbones with the and when you write it, or with the symbol. We spoke about 42. I'm not going to go into that one again just to save time. Alternative date span was 142 days over here. Got mantra, of course, what we're showing here, the practice code numbers into words and phrases. The matrix script code to see through the matrix. This is it. The real top G's is not Andrew Tate. The real top G's is the Gematria community. Again, shout out to the Gematria community. Yeah, the real top G's. Yeah, that's fake Morpheus, fake agent. Yeah, I broke that down. Andrew Tate comes off a house arrest on the day, what is it, that leaves 149 or 148? House arrest equals both of those numbers, 149 and 148. It might have been on the 149 days remaining. House arrest, again, equals 149. Andrew Tate comes off a house arrest just a few weeks ago, or the other week, because I made a video about it. Just like I made a video when he got arrested and when he was on house arrest for the 3 months after being arrested, 3 months and 3 days. He comes out on the release of the Matrix movie. Duh! Romania and Matrix equal the same thing. He comes out again on the release of the first Matrix, on the anniversary of the first movie. He comes out March 31st. 3 months and 3 days. If you write out the word released, and I think it's in the most purest cipher with the 4 rules of numerology, so that's bringing all double digits down to a single digit, and it makes it 33. Again, we're using the alphabetic order, forward and backwards, and then forward and backwards with the rules of numerology. And then there's an additional single reduction. Of course, S is special because that's the only one that gets brought down twice. 19 becomes 10 and then 10 becomes 1. But obviously with single, it's only going down to 10, yeah? So full reduction goes all the way down to 1. Again, 42, what is it? 4 months, 20 days from his death to his upcoming birthday in 2024 for Ron. And nigger 42. So now I've only got the Negro, we've got nigger 42, and of course the elite 42, Saturn 42, Zionism, Jesuits, Saturn 42. Again, nigger equals 42. Did I mention Black History Month? Did I mention Tuskegee? Did I mention the syphilis experiment? Tuskegee equals 42. Again, if you don't know, look up the piss-taking syphilis experiment when they injected all the black people with syphilis on purpose and, you know, just guinea pig them. And I think they told them Michael Jackson was coming. I mean, come on, man. Come into the area or something like that if you go and get your shot. They done some fuckery. Yo, these people are next level fuckery, you know. When I mean megalomaniacs, you know. That's why Maui and Hawaii right now, hello, weather warfare, dumbass. Again, Dora the Explorer. I mean, do I have to go through all the highlight points? What is that? Come on, man. You better Gamuntra Effect News. You better Gamuntra Effect News 25 YouTube, Gamuntra Effect.news on your browser instantaneously. Download the free books, Letters and Numbers, and 9/11 to Coronavirus by Zachary K. Hubbard. You can buy them if you want to, but you can get instant download for free from Zach. No excuse for this shit not to be viral. We should be clearly combating, you know, all of the big tech suppression, all that bullshit. We should be, what? We see what you're doing over here. All right, we're going to go OTT now. All the schools, every child in school should know Gematria. How do they not know this? But of course they know the latest TikTok challenge. We're doing the miming, we're doing shorts, we're doing miming videos and singing, and those are getting, you know, 60 million views. Meanwhile, the shit that should be getting the fucking views ain't getting the views. Fucking hell, man. That's why I keep saying, these pendejos, when it comes to certain type of content creators that know this information is out there, whether they're too dumb to get it and or they get what it is, but oh, I'm not going to share that, or they get what it is, but I'm paid to do you know what, so you know I'm molding society in a specific way, you know what I mean, I'm doing my part because I'm, you know, I work for the gang, aka Society of Jesus, aka the Jesuit Order. You see, this is why nothing don't go nowhere. But hey, shout out to Tribe, shout out to the few. Yeah? Shout out to Unu. Maximum big up. Each and every time. So let's keep it moving. So, Ron Cephas, how do we pronounce it? So Ron, who played William Hill, they say he dies, a medical issue. That equals 66. He dies age 66. Long-standing medical issue 103. What was the time in the news? The 27th prime is 103. Long-standing medical issue equals 103. Medical issue 66. He dies at 66 years old. Also note the 48th prime 223. Medical issue 48. Illuminati propaganda 48. You see the 120 in there, so we're going to factor in. Boom, see it there? 223. There's the date from his birthday, 223 days. Medical issue 48, the 48th prime. Again, feel free to watch the movie called The Cube. Because if you're wondering, oh, why prime numbers important? Why is he just trying to chain stuff along? Clearly it fortifies what's going on. The spell casting. Watch the movie called The Cube. I think there's 2 and 3 as well, but definitely watch the first one. I might rewatch it today after I get back to my love affair with music. Oh, I love it. All forms. I fucking love it all. It is the best. And literally, the way like everything is a fractal of everything in its own way. Like literally, there would be no life, no music. You know what I mean? In one sense, you know? Or the style of like, I don't know, the phi base, you know, golden ratio, the Fibonacci, you know how it works in this realm? I swear, if I go to a next realm and there's no music, oh my, and I have notion of, you know what I mean? Shit! No! I'm gonna be like, yo! We're gonna have to break whatever their, you know, ratio is over there, you know? You might reincarnate and you got 7 fingers and 1 arm. You don't know how you're gonna look. You might have 3 eyes. You know what I mean? You don't know. You might have no eyes. Shit. You might not even reincarnate whatever way, going up or down the totem pole straight away, or even again. You may be in limbo, and or you may be in, you know, how would I say, in whatever part of the astral plane. Who knows? But we're all gonna find out or re-find out, yeah? Ah, shit, I've been here. Yes, I remember now. Oh, man. Magic, motherfucker, magic. Magic, motherfucker. Magnetism. Sun and the moon, motherfucker. Sun and the moon. Sun and moon, motherfucker. Sun and moon. Oh, sun and moon now. Oh, Williams 34, the actor Ron, whose name equals 34, who starred in the show called This Is Us, that equals 34, that died on the day which was yesterday, 94 August, on a day that has a life lesson of 34. William equals 34. And remember, murder equals 34. Also, the 34th prime is 139. Freemasonry, 139. Would you look at this? Eh? Wow. The show ended last year, 2022. Of course, the 22nd prime is 79. Murder 79. Again, the movie with Sandra Bullock called Murder by Numbers. Feel free to look at the movie poster. They changed the E to a what? And the B to a who? 38. Sun and moon, motherfucker. Sun and moon. Wake your ass up. Don't let me go and call Uncle Reggie now to give you that virtual upside. Yeah? I may call him at the end because I know we got some sleepers at Sunday school. Hey, at the back. I know Sister Betty, she's all good. Sister Betty. Alright, I see you, Sister Betty. Sister Betty's always there, you know. Trust me. Yeah. Getting a full house every time because she learned and applied. Yeah? Because she knows this who did it, guess who, Sudoku. You know what I mean? Like it's a few things meshed together. This is why this is the best top tier Cluedo who done it actuality show you're ever gonna get. If you learn this script, I'm telling you, I'm showing you. We're showing you the community. It is the best. And since I found this in August 2016, I have not put it down. I'm telling you, only momentarily for, you know, so many days, a couple of weeks, but it's still there. It doesn't go anywhere. You want to take a break? It's because I know it. So anything I see, I'm just automatically, you know what I mean, in a nanosecond. Yeah. Trying to chill and watch two movie and two is I gotta pull out the calculator and the date span. Yo, did you see what they just showed you? Hold on, what time? Let me pause. Oh, look at the time and they showed it as well in the movie. I mean, come on. Oh, when did they release the movie? Oh, who stars in it? Oh, wow, look at the release date from the actor to the release. Wow. Then you're doing a follow-up probably of the actor. Now they're dead. Okay, well, we did that before. Now let's see now they're dead. Oh, look. It continues. Would you look at that? That's amazing. Wow. And again, people, it is not only organic. I've broke that down how many times? All right. If you haven't heard me mention it, I mean, come on, and other people in the community. But don't let it cloud your judgment from the Masonic media that they pump out to you every day on the conveyor belt. There's fools out there that think Elon Musk is going against Mark Zuckerberg. They're on the same team. Trump, Boris Johnson, Rishi Sunak, Biden, they're all on the same team, dumbass. The one from Russia, Vladimir Putin, the one from Canada, Wemnium, they're all on the same team. Zach said something the other day and I was in fits. He said, the masters would come along and go on like, we've only got 3 words to explain everything. Like, you know, what I'm explaining here with Gamantra and stuff isn't a fucking language. And this is why it's so interesting in the remixed biblical stuff that's so prolific out there. And he says, let's go down and confuse them with language. So when I found this, I said, right there. God equals 26, spell equals 26. Hello, spelling. You know? Only a buffoon. Sun and moon, motherfucker, sun and moon. Now let's keep it moving, yeah? So, pulmonary, that was the heart condition, equals 108, like January 8th. When was he born? When was Ron born, who played the character William in This Is Us? Is anybody awake? Sister Betty, don't put up your hand, Sister Betty. I'll see you now. No. Who is that over there sleeping? Hey, wake up before I call Uncle Reggie. Don't make me call Principal Uncle Reggie, you know, because you know when the principal Uncle Reggie come to ups upside you in your head. Yeah? Hey, it also equals 45, pulmonary, a type of heart condition. 45, racism also equals 45, if you want to go with there as well. Ritual equals 45, remember, coming off the 27 with the time. So ritual 45 and 27. So what are the odds of all of this? Killed 28 from the last show's from his death to the annual of the show, when their last episode was on the 24th of May, but for 2024 it ended last year, 2022. So we're looking at 2024. Just there you can see it's got the 280. Kill equals 28 and pulmonary issue equals 208. 28. Also a show that This Is Us show, he came back in the show. I'm not sure if it was the first or the last or one of the reappearances since he died from the first season with the stomach cancer situation in the show. And a specific one was popping up called The Train. So we're going to look at the 17th of, was it 17th of May? Anyway, whatever the 17th month was, the 17th day of whatever month. We're going to check that out, so hold tight, yeah? Fuck it up. Right, so pulmonary hypertension is a high blood pressure. There's high blood pressure in the blood vessels that supply the lungs. What is wrong with me today? Do you know that this happens from time to time, you know? If you actually go through my videos, you'll notice maybe like every 6 months, then I'll mess around. Well, not mess around, but on purpose, but my words will fuck up. Tongue ties and fucking all sorts of shit's going on. But anyway, we're amending in real time, so, you know, I'm not sleeping. Not too much. It is Sunday chill day. But it is definitely slow burn roaster day because So, come on. Pulmonary issues is 88. Remember from the end of the show, or the date, we're doing it in the annual, but this year, not last year because it ended 24th of May to when he died, 88 days. Pulmonary issues, 88. Come on. The alternative span, 2 months and 27 days. Pulmonary issues in English ordinal cipher, 227. Like 2 months and 27 days. I've seen this a bazillion times. I've seen it a bazillion times. But it never ceases to amaze me. And that's whether it's organic or not. I'll still leave it up to the audience, you know. Chime in the comments now. Chime in. Share the videos. React to the videos. Mirror the videos. So here he is here with his other show cast members. Jones was best known for his work in NBC family drama This Is Us, for which he won 2 Emmy Awards in 2018 and 2020. And in 2020, his daughter, who's also in the industry, we're going to momentarily look into there with a little bit of more speculatory things and additionals that we're going to look at with the key points of interest. But, you know, I mean, I don't know. But then again, no. I mean, he was only 66. I was thinking 88 for a second, excuse me. That was the other guy. Michael Parkinson was 88. But anyway. Just give me 1 second here. So here he is with his daughter, Jasmine. Right, here's Jasmine. And they both won an Emmy in 2020, making them the first father and daughter pair to take the award home at the same time. Do you know what as well? I may have to do another follow-up video because I'm going to have to look into that. I haven't looked into the date and stuff, so I want to... So, the Transformers, the new one, kind of shit. Did I even finish watching it? Did I fall asleep watching it on a Sunday? I can't even remember. But I'm watching it and I'm like, hold up. Yo. I mean, the amount of bullshit that comes out. And I'm like, can we get a fucking sequel or a good TV show to Dread? You know, Dread that came out over 10 years ago? How is there no follow-up movie to Dread with Carl Urban from The Boys? How is there not a new movie or a TV show for Dread? Come on, man, that film was good. Where is Dread? But yeah, excuse the pun, but you know, I'm being purposeful now. But they just give us pure woke, dreadful bullshit, messing up all the shit you used to like, you know, they revamp it, they put all this woke bollocks in it. All this political stuff as well to, you know, the what's the word again? You know, like the preconditioning, there's a word, I can't remember the term, the word terminology. Shit, what is it? Oh my God, how does it say it again? But anyway, you know, them showing you shit before the fact, and then twos now you're living it out in the real world. Just like Celeb 19, aka coronavirus, they've been showing you stuff for the last 40 years that something was coming. No, actually, since 1968 to 2020, they've been showing you COVID is coming for 2020, but we caught onto it in 2016, and then 2016-17, and then, you know, before the fact, up to 2020, we've been trying to obviously get the word out, saying, wow, they're going to do a new 9/11 and an economy crash, and obviously bring in other bullshit, and lo and behold, yeah, so, you know. Oh shit, man, I've been talking too much again. So anyway, shit, let me try and hurry up here. 96. Oh, her name equals 96. What's this date we have here? That's from the last show's birthday. I mean, annual, oh my God. The show's last air date. So his daughter's name equals 96. Yeah, I need to hurry up. Note the 1, 2, 3. I mean, come on. Pulmonary hypertension equals 1, 2, 3. 12 weeks and 3 days from the show end date to him dying. Unbelievable. I mean, how many things have we got just from that one date alone, you know? 24th of May to August 19th. Another 320. Look, the 32's back. Pulmonary medical issues. And, you know, for black people to do say, you know, a lot of high blood pressure and stuff like that. You know, like each color or creed through the spectrum more than likely has a specific thing that they're more likely to get than other races, if you see what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Not to say that another race doesn't get it or hasn't had XYZ, you know, whatever the ailment is, or you know what I mean? But black people, high blood pressure, definitely. Right. Oh, excuse me, I'm rushing here, so I want to finish before. Hurry up. You know what? I'm going to have to do 2-pack in another video. So the train, May 17th. Train, May 17th. And I may have to do even a follow-up with this, as I'm going to finish at about... Oh. Hold on, how many is actually here? Oh my God. You know what? Just pause it, and then you'll get it. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll do that, because I want to wrap this one up. So just know what I'm showing here Obviously, I'm going to have to quickly highlight something when it pops up, because you know another dub plate's coming up. Hold up. There is a dub plate coming up. Oh my god. There is a dub plate. Let me get it in this video. The last dub plate. Yo. So the 17th of May is when the train... Remember I said the 17th, right? 17th of May was when that episode came out. 2022. 460. Sacrifice 460. So from that show, 460 days. William Shakespeare Hill 228. Oh, do you know what? I'll take that back, but still, death is 213 and 228. But I will take that back because I don't think the date could get checked, because I know it was 227, but it wasn't. I don't think it went to 228. So anyway, 33 here. Look, this is us, the train, 213. 95, the train. You had that just now. Look, 95 days from that 17th of May. Oh, I really need to hurry up. 198. This is Memphis is the show that he dies in. Sorry, the episode that he dies in. Look, 198, and I have to stop it there. When did he die? This is us, Memphis. 198, 19/8. Go figure. Wholeness, catch you on rebound.